Hello. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a relatively okay day. Slept way later than I thought I was going to, and kind of seems to be becoming a habit, and I don't like it. But I'm here. I got some stuff done. I was somewhat mildly productive, not a lot, but mildly. I was not able to watch the video to find out how much we raised in the chat-a-thon last night. But I was able to sing the song that the parody song that Blake Reed wrote that won him first prize in the parody song contest. So that was pretty cool, right? So well done, Blakey. Well done. We do have an intro tonight. Let's make that happen.
Beedly boop bop a deedly doo. Beedly boop bop a deedly doo. It's time to go live. 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 Time to go live. Time to go live. Beedly boop bop a deedly doo.
She knows. She knows that I love the Beedly Boop Bops. They make me really happy. So yeah, thank you, Summer, as always, for the custom Best Poke intro. Looks like we're saying $7,400 was raised. Nice. That's not bad. That's not bad. Good job. Good job. I was happy to be a part of it. It made me feel good to be involved. It was fun. And I don't know. I think we had a pretty good time last night. There was some silliness going on, and I sang a couple of songs and yeah, silliness. I think mainly was the word of the evening, because yeah, they got into a lot of heavy stuff. They talked about a number of heavy things, but they also left room for silliness, and that's pretty important. That's pretty important. Leaving room for silliness. Making lemonade, as 'twere, out of lemons. And to the $7,400 raised for the SPTV Foundation, held to the yes. Let us get this whole thing started with the first Xenu Marlene of the night. Xenu Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. I'm not trying to get super, super rowdy tonight. Mrs. Cricket's mom is sleeping upstairs because we have a kitty who is not feeling well and has been, we don't know that she's eating or drinking. So mom decided to stay upstairs since that's where she was. That's where the kitty is. And she's just going to hang out with the kitty. Stay up here with the kitty cat and hope that she's doing better tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we got. So it's not going to be a super rowdy night tonight. Let's say hi to some people, shall we? Pamela SP Butterfly. Hey, good to see you. It's good to see you. How are things going in Walla Walla? Howdy do, Ms. Sandy Wandy. Good morning to you. And here's Matrix Rabbit. Hiya. How am I today? Doing okay. Mark Hardman says, good morning, Bug. Well, good morning to you, Mark. You get a 3-day weekend. That's exciting. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kimberly Gabaldon. Good to see you. Hef, catching up. You napped. That's cool. That's cool. I ain't mad at that. G'day, Ms. Koala Crofts. Good to see you. Queen Satan, checking in from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Aaron said they raised close to 10K. Yep. Peter Anderson saying 7,400. Pamela SP Butterfly is saying 7,400. We love it. We love it. We love to see it. Sunshines is here. Good to see you, Ms. Sunshines. And Purple Groovy. Hey, lady. Good to see ya. Yep, our Ms. Hef. She was there. Yeah, I was happy to be a part of it too, even though I didn't get to talk much. Honey, because you know, and we know, and you warned us, and I testified that it was absolute truth in the chat that when you get going, it's difficult to stop you. But I was so pleased to hop on to the stream and see you in there. That was lovely. It was a beautiful surprise, and I was super happy. Plus, you looked amazing last night. Good job. Chow, you sang your ass off last night. No, it's still there. I'm sitting on it right now, but thank you. Hey, Ballin Allentine. Good to see you. Hef, you were the eye candy. That's right. Deanna Downey, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Janet G. Hello and good evening. Hello. Good to see you, Janet G. Sophie is here. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Do. No, she's not in bed. Mrs. Cricket's mom is sleeping on the reclining portion of the couch upstairs by the kitty cat for just in cases. I mean, the cats are 16. They approximately, they're litter mates, they're brother and sister, and the folks have had them for quite some time. I don't know. She's acting weird. We don't know what to think about it. So mom's just going to hang out with Mochi. Joanne Rice is here. Hi. Thank you for the positive vibes for the kitty, by the way. Her name is Mochi, and she's very sweet. Hey, Joanne Rice. Good to see you. Gretchen Only. Hi, all. Where is Santa tonight? You know what? That's a good question. Present for the cult meeting? Thank you, Psych on the Rocks. Is it a cult meeting, or is it the other word? I'm not sure. Hello, 7th. Good to see ya. Pamela, you're heading home tomorrow? Okay, excellent. Wonder Llama, ciao bellas. Hello, good to see you. And Cosmic Christie, it has been a while. It sure has. Good to see ya. Aaron said he's doing a thank you live tomorrow. Okay, cool. Ish. Hi, Cricket and friends. Well, hi, and ish to you too. Okay. Lots of spackle. You were employing the number 9 putty knife last night? I understand. Dawn Gloves, RN, SP. Hiya. Slept until 2 p.m. Got up thinking it was a Monday and that I had missed my therapy appointment. My appointment isn't until Thursday this week because of Memorial Day. Well, see, then you didn't miss anything. Awesome. Mary is in the house. Hello. Good to see you, Mary. And Lily Garfield. Hello. Good to see you. Krista Melinda says, howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. And Matrix Rabbit is heading off to bed. Good night, Matrix. Sleep sweet. Rest well. Yeah, I can support a Xena Marlene to Clearwater, Chad. Absolutely. Suzanne White. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Hello. Side note, Zena Marlene hits different on 2X. Really brings out the vibrato. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. How Chipmunk Speed would do that for sure. We love you right back, Matrix Rabbit. We sure do. Do. Cosmic Christie, you are getting hit with the auto cock rocket tonight, aren't you? And Casillas on phone, so just listening. Sleep well, beautiful souls. Well, and you rest well too, beloved. Sorry about the kitty. Thank you, Lily Garfield. Aw, Diane Phelan Muller. Yep. Thank you for the ones for Mochi. All the love and the cares and stuff. She's a good girl. Yep, exactly, Sunshines. Precisely. She's a good girl. Wait, what other word? I'm confused. Psych on the rocks. Don't even. Hi, Care for JC. Good to see ya. Hi. Deanna Downey, you forgot to say hi first. That's okay, honey. Ah, God Morgan. Ms. Maya in Norway. Good to see you. Ooh, Cosmic Christie. Hello to all. I'm listening, cleaning, and cooking. Ooh, what are you making? Inquiring minds want to know. Hello, Trish Ryan. Good to see you. Emoji idea. What about a Hawaiian hula skirt? Because Mark Hardman always says aloha. Could be fun. Fair enough. Good night, Queen Thetan. Sleep well. You're fading. That's okay. Get you some rest. Bridget Alexander says this week already has me all effed up. Yeah, you are definitely not alone in that. This week has got a lot of us all effed up already, and it's only Sunday. Susie Oberholtz. Hey, lady. Good to see ya. Hi. Aw, Dawn Gloves got to use her little freebie. Oh, look, it's been 2 months. Yay! Learning the term auto cock rocket was worth waking up for today alone. Oh my God. And we have an emoji for it. We have an auto cock rocket emoji because, yeah, all of us get hit by it a lot. You weren't here, Cosmic Christie, a few days ago when I was reading a comment out loud, but my eyeballs were reading something else at the same time. And I swapped out the L in cult for an N. And then we just laughed the rest of the time because the whole thing was absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I sure did do that. And people were threatening to clip it and send it to Natalie. And I said, if you do, and I wind up on her recap, I will, next time I'm down in the Twin Cities, which should be relatively soon, I will flash my Tony my own self. I will absolutely do it. As kind of an apology for the fact that, but yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. So it happens even when we're speaking. Sometimes auto carrot, auto cucumber, auto cock rocket. It just happens. It just happens. You are not alone. Yeah. I may have missed it. Do we have a new emoji for the 3rd month? Not yet. I kind of like the bat one for pretty much everything. But I'm a little obsessed with bats as well. So that's kind of my jam. I don't know what the emoji for the 3rd month should be, but let me think on that. I'm going to ponder. I'm going to ponder on it and we'll see what we can come up with. You must have missed something, Psych on the Rocks. Were you really not here? when I said the see you next Tuesday word instead of cult? Did you actually miss that? It was ridiculous. Diana S. Hey, honey. Hello, barely making it these days. Oh no, I am so sorry. I really like your chow. I'm assuming that you didn't mean to put the R on there. Well, I really like you, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm sorry that you're barely making it. But, if there's anything we can do to help, even if it's just getting you to crack up, we're here for it. You just let us know. That 100% that. Susie, just take the compliment. Don't you talk about my friend like that. Ah, my son is up right now and he has a question for you. Hello, Gretchen's son. How long do you stay up? When do you go to sleep? That varies. That varies from night to night. It is currently 1:24 a.m. where I am. And sometimes I am exhausted and I've had a really busy, long day and I can go and knock out pretty much right after my show is done or, within like an hour of getting done. I usually stay on for about 2 hours, so that brings me to 3 a.m. And there are the rare occasions that I can go and knock out and actually be asleep by like 4-ish, but it's rare. Most of the time, the way that my nocturnal body lives is when the sun starts coming up, then my body goes, oh, it's time to go to sleep now. And other people live in such a fashion that when the sun goes down, their body gets that message and says, oh, it's time to go to sleep now. And when the sun comes up, they say, oh, it's time to wake up now. My body has always done the exact opposite. Even when I was a teenager, when I was young, when I was little, I've always just been a late night person. And I wind up getting so much more done in the middle of the night that I just have to accept that I'm a nocturnal person and not a diurnal person. So I'm a nighttime human. Sometimes I go to bed by like 4. Sometimes I go to bed at like 7. And there have been times where I've stayed up, and I think yesterday I was up until like noon or 1:00 in the afternoon, and then I went to bed. So I guess it's probably not surprising that I slept until 7:30 this evening. But I was not happy about it. I would have preferred to have been awake earlier than that. But I still got some stuff done out in the yard and everything else. So yeah, it varies. It varies. But what I can tell you is that blackout curtains in my room are a must. Or I do have a sleep mask as well, actually, that I will put on to cover my eyes so I don't have to worry about light peeking in and keeping me awake. Sandy Wendy says, wow. I'm assuming that you're talking about my astonishing faux pas from last week. If you only heard how I laughed just then, the neighbors did. It was pretty funny, Christy. It was absolutely ridiculous. Dawn Gloves, look at you throwing out the memberships. Thank you so much. Look at all the people who got memberships. Riley's Human, Lisa Vining, Nikolai, Lori Driscoll, Lori. Thank you so much, Dawn Gloves. I appreciate that so much. Ryan Bremer, hi. Good to see you. Welcome back. I want to keep the bat. I love the bat. Okay, cool. Oh, Ella could be 3rd month. Ella could be a 3rd month. Let's see. Emoji idea. A moon over a ham. Moon's over my hammy. We could do that. Maybe we'll do a special emoji if we get a Denny's sponsorship. Does Denny's even sponsor things? I don't know. But I like where your brain is going. How about a unicorn for the 3rd month? You mean like Ella? Susie is beautiful. Damn right. We could have Ella. We could make Ella into the 3rd month emoji. Work calls. Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. Alan, go do your thing, baby. Kim White. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kim White. Good to see you. And Joel McCoyne is here. Hello to you. The big question, why is this old man still up? Answer, shite happens. It sure do. It sure do, Joel McCoyne. No lie. Not a drop of a lie there. 0 lies detected. I'm a night owl and an early bird, says Cosmic Christie. Sometimes that makes me a cranky Kiwi chick. Now my nest is empty. My sleep pattern's all out of whack. Boy, I don't blame you. That sounds challenging. Timber June. Hey, lady. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see ya. I've slept mostly during the day because he and I were on shifts for protection reasons. Okay. Now my other shift worker is gone and it's weird. I hear ya. Well, just keep yourself safe and do what you need to do. And, as long as you're getting enough sleep, I don't think it really matters when you get it, My little heifer is eating broccoli with me. I may regret this later, but she loves broccoli. Yeah, you're going to regret that later, Hef. You're going to regret that later. And all of your hair might fall off, as well as the paint peeling from the walls. Broccoli, ooh, dang. Best shift I had was 2 to 11. The worst was the last 20 years, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Ew. Which I had to get up 4:30 for my 1 hour plus commute. Care for JC, that's gross. See, I loved working the night shift. The 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., loved it. Loved it. Thrived. I would come home. I would eat a snack. I would get sheet-faced, meaning I would have a cocktail and do a sheet mask at the same time. Sheet-faced. And I would play whatever stupid games on my tablet or read something, and that would wind me down enough that I could go to sleep. It was perfect. I loved it. I missed that. And one of the best things was finding out the places in town that would serve me regular food items that were not breakfast items at 7 a.m. 7:30, 8 o'clock, because I was coming in there at the end of my day. It was dinner time for me. So I would get dinner, and finding the restaurants that would serve me actual dinner food at 8 a.m. was awesome. Hell yes, Xenu Marlene to Dawn Gloves. We appreciate that so much. Cheers to you. Oh, you're definitely not on the Ipsy summer sale page? All right, Tamber June. I see you. I see you. And you're already an Ipsy girl, which means that I don't have to. I still have 2 or 3 free glam bags to give out. So if anybody wants to try out Ipsy, send me an email. What about a fill emoji? That's an interesting question, Pamela. I wonder how Brian would feel about that. We could probably make it happen. Daniel Sander. Hi. Good to see you. Yeah, Phil is kind of the mascot here. He's become one of the mascots of the channel. I'm back. Welcome back, Alan. 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 And Smoke. Oh, it has to be a baby Phil. Yeah, Janet G, you are absolutely right. If it's going to be any Phil, it's going to be baby Phil. Hello, Smoke. Good to see ya. Happy you're here. And Deidre Nikolai. Hello. Good to see ya. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Thank you for answering my son's question. Now time for him to go to bed. That's fair enough. And you're very welcome. I'm always happy to answer questions. Always, always. He's a night owl too, like his mama. Fair. Yeah, I know how that goes. My mom is a night owl too, especially on weekends for sure, and especially on 3-day weekends. Hell to the yes. Good night, Gretchen's son. Heather McLaughlin, peace and love. Good to see ya. How is everyone? We're doing all right. We're getting by. What? I used to listen to a plane crash podcast to sleep. So comforting because I'm not on that plane. I didn't even realize there was a plane crash podcast. What the actual F? Well, now I'm going to have to look that up. Care for JC. Now that I retired from the prison, I get to stay up late. Woohoo! Yay! Shannon C. Hi, Shannon C. Good to see ya. Hiya. The day was all right. I slept through most of it, but we're getting by. Phil and Mona. Yes. I've discovered I do most things out of rebellion. Same. Shannon C., you're a night owl too. It's 2:30 a.m. here and can't sleep. Well, you know what? We're here for you, babe. I liked the night shift too at some places. One time I woke my coworker up when we took a nap in the manager's recliners, but it wasn't really me. It was my butt that made the noise. That's hilarious. You just ripped ass and woke up your coworker. That's delightful. It's called Black Box Down. Great podcast. All right. Well, I'm going to be looking for that because that sounds fascinating. Yes. Ballon Allentine and the Inappropriate Heifer have eloped, and they didn't even call me for their travel plans. So I'm feeling a little bit butthurt about that. But yeah, apparently that's a thing that happened. Rumors are delightful, aren't they? Ms. Pussy Willow Stockings. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. And thank you for spelling my name correctly. Who enveloped? Good question, right? Enveloped. I'm just saying, if you elope, there's an awful lot of licking that can go on. If you envelope, you don't want to do as much licking just because then you're eating a lot of glue, and that's not good for anyone. Does anyone deal with chronic pain where they can't sleep? If so, what do you guys do trying to find things that'll help me sleep? When did they envelope? Like a month ago, I think, Sunshines. You're in the right place, Shannon C. There is so much chronic pain in here. I'm only one of them. I'm only one of the people who suffers from the chronic pain. There's a lot of chronic pain up in this piece, and we all find our ways, right? Because it's different for everybody. I can't say that what works for me is going to work for you. It's all your mileage may vary. Can't help it. We had to. I'm pregnant. Nice. Yeah. Some people just hang out here because we talk about it and we don't shy away from it. Here's Jen. Hey, hey. Good to see ya. Yeah, we hang out. I I will occasionally take a THC gummy at night to help me sleep, but not always. I don't want to become dependent upon them, and I don't want to build up a tolerance. So I'm pretty judicious about when I take it and when I don't. Um, but yeah, chronic pain is what it is. And there are a lot of people here who are rolling with it. So you are not alone. You are absolutely not alone. I go to a pain clinic and do medication and homeopathic stuff. It's so hard. It is. It is. I did the pain clinic thing, taught me how to breathe. The guy who had me doing biofeedback said, "Wow, you're really good at breathing." Thanks. Been doing it my whole life. Um, it didn't help me a whole lot. It helped me some. I very rarely need a wheelchair when I go to the airport anymore, which is nice. I can make my way through the airport under my own steam, but not always. You know, that was my goal at the end. They're like, "What is your goal at the end of pain clinic?" And I said, "Well, my goal at the end of pain clinic is to be able to take a trip and make it through the airport, both on the outbound and the return, without needing a wheelchair assist." And I've been able to do that a significant number of times. And so, I mean, that's helpful, but I just exist inside the pain. The pain is always going to be there. I don't know what it's like to wake up and not hurt. I have no idea what that's like. So, um, I've just become inured to it, you know? I exist inside it. Some days are better than others. On the days that are really bad, um, I know that the doctors are not going to give me anything to help me out because they're going to tag me as drug seeking, even though I know the exact medication cocktail that will take the edge off enough, but not make me stupid so that I can function like a regular human being. But if I ask for that cocktail, even though it's at the lowest end of painkillers that I could ask for, I'm going to get flagged for it. So, I roll with it. We do all the tests, we do all the screenings, we do the everything else. My next, I've done PT a number of times. I did the pain clinic. I did um, physical medicine and rehab. I've done a bunch of stuff. Now my next step is interventional medicine. Maybe they'll try trigger points, injections. I don't know. I don't know. I'd need an awful lot of injections because the pain is widespread. So I don't know what they'll do, but I keep looking for answers and I just kind of bumble along in the meantime. You're not alone though. You're not alone. You are not the only one dealing with it. Yep, Gretchen Only's got it. There's a lot of people. You're in the right place, Shannon C. That's what I'm telling you. It's going to be a large airmail fee. Cosmic Christie, you're not wrong. Got to do some stuff, but I'll be listening. Okay. Dawn gloves with my back and hip. Use NSAIDs and distraction. Yep. Cannabis helps smokes pain. Cosmic Christie is new on the chronic pain journey. Welcome. I'm so sorry that you have to be here. But yeah, you're here. Sandy Wandy has chronic pain, watches YouTube, doesn't relieve pain, but it's fun. Exactly. You find ways to distract yourself. You get your brain going on different things and hope that you can get by. I do the THC gummies, but same, I'm scared to get dependent on it. I'm not afraid of it. I just would really dislike it because they're expensive. I would love to be able to use THC, says Koala Crops. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all, and I'm sorry for everyone else going through it. We are here with you. I hear you, Cosmic Christie. Arnica cream can help pain. Yep, it's also really good for helping bruises. If you get bruises, I crash into shit all the time. I wind up with mystery bruises. Arnica's good for that. Deirdre Nicolai has chronic pain as well. Fibro and autoimmune for Deanna Downey. Oh, really? I've just got a referral to a pain clinic here in Oz because I want to try that before the meds, which no doubt I'll need later. Yeah. Prednisone is Smoke's evil friend. Max Smith. Hey, welcome back, Max Smith. Good to see ya. Hope all here who have pain find a path to lessen it. You and me both, sweetheart. You and me both. Speaking of medications, we should probably do that. We should get on with night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first, so the things, whatever they may be, don't stick. Night meds. I'm embarrassed to admit I still live with my parents because I can't work right now and it's depressing. Okay. You know what? I'm 50. I live with my parents. Stop that shit right now. Stop. Don't you talk about my friend like that. Gabapentin works for Hef and her nerve pain, and I can't take it. I won't. I refuse. I saw what it did to the speech centers in my mom when she had to take it for a while. I'll never take it. Don't want it. It's like knowing what you need for your body gets punished because you're self-aware. Cosmic Christie, yes, 1000%. That is the absolute truth. It's crappy progressive muscle relaxation. It has helped the most for me aside from meds. Okay, fair enough. Tamara June, I've tried that. Methotrexate didn't work either. They tried that on me. I don't think it did anything for me either. Smoke. No, methotrexate did not. Methotrexate. Is that the one that I was injecting into my fat? I feel like that's the one that they were having me inject into my fat once a week. I would spend one day a week completely nauseated. And the rest of the time it didn't help with the pain or anything, so. My onboard luggage bag will be full of meds. Yeah. Can't take pain meds, so I sleep in very strange positions. I did spinal decompression, which allows me to stand up straight. Nice, Care for JC. I am so lucky I have an amazingly understanding palliative care doctor who added me onto his full load because we mesh really well. Nice. I love that. I love to hear about that. Yep. Also in the chronic pain club, part of why I don't sleep, but also don't do pain meds, so distraction is my best friend. Yep, and we're here for it. I found craft is good. It takes your mind off the pain. Yep. Hev has a chronic pain in the ass, that's for sure. Well, now. You, me, I could name a number of people who have that. You're a hot mess, aren't you? Smoke. COVID shot reaction. Now I have an autoimmune disease on top of being blind now after stroke, and don't forget lower half spine fused. Dang, Smoke. You are a hot mess. You fit right in here. CBD cream is amazing. If it's a high concentration, look for a low THC, high CBD balm. Good shit. All right. Will do. Does anyone deal with social anxiety because of the pain? I isolate so much and I know it's bad and I'm trying to do better. Of course. I think we all probably do at some point. Me, I'm used to being in pain all the time. But if I go out and I spend some time with people and then um everything hurts, I might say something. Noises might come out of my mouth when I try to do a certain thing, like, get into the car or something. And people will be like, "Oh my god, what's wrong?" I'm like, "It's nothing. It's just my life." Um, thank you for caring, but this is just how it go. That can be somewhat frustrating, and I never want to feel like I'm holding other people back when I hang out with them. So, I guess the easiest thing really to do is just hang out with people who are just as physically fucked up as I am. There are no answers, just have to find things that work. My journey is 30 years. I've accepted. I do a lot of prescriptions. I am dependent on my meds. Massage therapy works for me. That's nice. I love Battle Scars Hour. Right, Smoke? Seriously. Oh shit, that's why I was cooking. So I could have this new med. I'm making pan-fried barramundi and salad. I'll be right over. Lori Driscoll. Just got back home and saw somebody gifted me a membership. Can't tell who it was, but thanks. I think it was Dawn Gloves. RN. SP. I think it was her. Because she threw out those gifted memberships. Yes, isolation can get you down a real bad path. That is true, Daniel Sander, 100%. Chiropractic care helps. Weird contraption that my psychologist has pushed on me. Okay. I'm on gabapentin as well, and I lose my train of thought all the time. That the one made thing, it messes up my memory. Yep. What happened to my mom? She had surgery for spinal stenosis, and they wanted her on Gabby as she was recovering from that surgery or right before the surgery or something. And one of the very common side effects for gabapentin is that it gives you fierce aphasia. It messes with the speech centers in your brain, so you can't remember super basic words. Um, like that box in the kitchen uh that you put things in and it gets hot and then it cooks the things. Right, oven, that thing. And yet These days, it could be a toaster oven, a microwave. It's a brooch. It's a pterodactyl. It's a floor wax. It's a dessert topping. I mean, it could be anything. You have to find ways to describe the thing that you're trying to talk about. I remember one time I was so freaking exhausted that I couldn't remember the word aquarium. And so I referred to the Great Lakes Aquarium, which is not far from here, as the fish zoo. And now it's the fish zoo forever, because that's just what it is. It's where you go to look at fish. Nicole Yonker, hello. Good to see ya. Shannon C did methotrexate for Crohn's. Okay, yep. I tried Ozempic for my diabetes, and it made me horribly nauseated and had messed up my pee. So I had to stop after 2 weeks. Okay. Good for you for looking out. Finding doctors that actually care is rare. I found a rheumatologist I mesh with as well. I loved my rheumatologist, but he couldn't help me because apparently what's wrong with me is not rheumatological. Everyone who's going on an airplane in the US, look up TSA Cares before you fly. Okay, Tamber June, I can get behind that. I do go to a pain clinic as well and love my doc, and I'm trying to go lower off my meds, but it's made life miserable, so we might have to go back to a different dose. You know what, Shannon, and this is important. If you found a dose that helps you, that is a therapeutic dose, and it works for you, stay on that dose. There's a difference between addiction and dependence. If you are dependent on that dose, that's one thing. You're taking it the way the doctor tells you to take it, when he tells you to take it, however many times a day, whatever, all of that stuff, then you're in good shape. If you're taking it like 5 at a time when you're only supposed to be taking 2 because you want to get fucked up, or you think, well, if this amount helps me, then if I double it, it's going to help me even more. That's when you need to start looking at other options. But if you're taking it the way the doctor prescribes it and they tell you, this is how you want me to take it, or this is how we want you to take it, and you take it exactly that way, and it helps you, and you feel less pain, and you can function, please keep taking it that way. Please. Please. Don't let social stigma, don't let pressure from other people affect what you're doing for your own health and well-being. Please, 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 1,000 times, please. You got to do what works for you. And if it works, don't fix it. Hef doesn't like the brain fuck that gabapentin gives her, but it's worth it for the relief. I hear that. Like going to a favorite store for a little while and being around people, but not necessarily interact, isolating around people. Yep, 100%. I'm really good at that. I'm not used to being in pain. I'm the one used to get up and did everything. Now I have a pain noise soundtrack. I don't want to get up. I hear that. I feel like I hold everyone back as well, and my friends try to get it, but they can't. Of course they can't, because they don't know. They can't see. They can't see it. It's like you can't see a headache. Ooh, now Sandy Wendy's hungry. You know what? So am I. I haven't eaten today. I should probably do that. Have a food. Liver enzymes went up, so I said, I will live on 7 milligrams pred forever with a shot every 14 days, then blood thinners and Lipitor. That's lunch, all those pills. Oh my God, smoke. Yeah. Tamara June got a different new med that does help. Very nice. So many alarms for pills time. Memory bad there as well, I think. Hi, I'm new here. Hi, Smoke. Lily Garfield just said, oh shit, and I don't know why. I call things by what they do, but I have listexia, and it's always been an issue. Listexics of the world, untie! Brain fog after stroke was scary shit? Sure. I'm a difficult person. I refuse to take any medication that is not when I first wake up in the morning or when I go to bed. I also don't take brightly colored pills. That's fascinating, Sunshines. How do you get around that? Like the moving stairs or the Zoomy room. They both get you upstairs, but escalator and elevator are too close in my mouth. Zoomy room. I love the shit out of that. Zoomy room. I'm using that. Thank you. Thank you so much for gifting me with that phrase, because I'm going to be using it from now on. Portland Airport was packed Friday night. Ew. Also have severe neck pain, so it could be covered. Gotta look into that with the spine specialist. Do. I'm a bad pill doubler. Was on Ativan for over 20 years. Finally got off of it and put on Klonopin, and I rarely have to take that. I get 30 Ativan a year. I get an annual prescription refill of Ativan because I hardly ever have to take it. Sometimes I can talk myself off the ledge just using my own little brain meats. And sometimes just the comforting rattle of the pills in the bottle in my hand will get my brain to go, oh, hey, we shouldn't have to eat something to get us to calm down. Maybe we can find a way to make it work without that. And sometimes that's all I need. But you know what? If it hits me in the face, like the giant tuna of truth, and it just smacks me in the head, and the hyperventilating and the ugly crying and all of that starts and I can't control it, yeah, I'm going to eat a pill in a hot second. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. But I only get 30 a year. So doubling them up, probably not a good idea for me. But I know a lot of people who are like, well, hey, if this works this well, if I take more than that, it should work twice as well, right? Like, and they tried to employ that logic when I was working at the inpatient recovery facility that I worked at. They're like, I'm big, I'm fat, I need more of that thing so that it actually works. Okay, but that's not how this goes. You're talking about Miralax. I'm not double dosing your Miralax. Number one, it would be against the law for me to do that. Number two, no. Because you don't understand how it works. You're applying regular logic, not medication logic. Doesn't work like that. And somebody else I know said, well, I only have the 1 milligram Xanax. I mean, it's just 1 milligram. What good is that going to do, right? They're the weak ones. I'm like, have you talked to a doctor? I've seen people get prescribed 0.25 milligram Xanax, 0.5 Xanax. I get 0.5 Ativan. Yeah. Sometimes some people think that the more milligrams, the more effective. It's not always the case. And you can blow way past what you're trying to achieve with by doubling things up or whatever. It's just really not a smart idea. You got to do a lot of homework before you're going to do that, and most people are not willing to do that homework. I haven't changed my doses because when I tried, it took my life away. Dang, Timber June. I bring old pain pills into doctors every year for my physical to get new prescriptions. He knows then I'm not a junkie. Nice. I wish that worked for me. Daniel Sander does his flyer by going exterior, Scientology style, 3 feet back, 30 feet back of your head, something like that. I do stay at the right dose, but I've been on it for over 15 years, and I just turned 40 yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Senyo chuka hamnida. Happy birthday, dear Shannon. Happy birthday to you. And I don't want to live on it also because what will happen when it's not covered anymore? I mean, that's a good question. And I don't know about the hypotheticals, the what ifs. I don't know. I wish I had something to tell you. Ooh, have just ate some soup, about to break into the Fig Newtons now. Every time I go to give blood, the snack that I want from them is the Fig Newtons because they get the big, really good Fig Newtons. Oh, they're so good. Still in leather. Hey, good to see you. Oh, are we talking GABA today? We are. That's one of the things that we're talking. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Doctors act like everyone is an addict. My husband was on the same dose of opioids for 15 years, but then started changing it lower. He's great mostly, but we switched and doing okay. Right on. Pain is a troublesome hidden problem. Damn right. And 100%, if anyone is unfamiliar, look up spoon theory regarding chronic illness and pain. Spoon theory is amazing. Okay, Lily Garfield, you were saying, oh shit, about the Gabby reaction. Okay, yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Speaking of brain fucks, today I asked for strawberry Fig Newtons because they are my favorite, but then I said, I like the original Fig Newtons, but I don't know what fruit is inside it. Girl. Wow, that's amazing. Good job. Yep, Daniel Sander, we were singing that shit. Fig is inside of Fig Newtons. I have a cricket alarm for night meds. Yay! It's still in leather. I love to hear it. I even do vacations, so all of you that are going in the cruise are so strong. I couldn't do it right now because of pain, but also anxiety. You know, Shannon, there are a number of people who are going on this cruise who have said to me when they've called to get their booking done that they are shoving themselves out of their comfort zone by booking. And I cheer and I do little dances, and I'm super proud of every single one of them. I love it. but I also understand if you can't. And that's okay. You gifted me with Auto Cock Rocket, Ouroboros of awesome phrases. Yes, so I get the Zoomy room. You get Auto Cock Rocket. I love this. I love this exchange. Everybody gets tired on Benadryl smoke. That's why it's often given as a sleep aid. So how many of us are Gabba Gabba Doo people? 30 years of Gabba there. Dang. I can't take it that way. I can't take it. I refuse to take it. But a lot of people do. A lot of people have good results from it. So, that's just me. That's just me. You are welcome to ignore me. This is just how I roll. Your mileage may vary. Ativan made you hyper, Shannon? It's like how NyQuil used to make me hyper. Now it doesn't, but it used to. When I was younger, oh, damn. NyQuil's supposed to knock you out. Nope, I was running around the block. I had an endone today because I gotta be able to get up. I have them. I won't take them until it's unbearable, which is against doctor's orders, meant to take them before unbearable. Yeah. You gotta get ahead of the pain. Gotta get ahead of the pain. Living with the pill popper stigma because we have to prove we need what we need. Yeah. Woo! In the process of weaning off of Effexor, Lyrica, and Xanax with the assistance of my doctor, isolation is mainly what I'm fighting with. Tommy and Reese really helped reduce my depression and anxiety. Hell yes, Deanna Downey. Listen, I have gone off of Effexor. It was the first antidepressant I was ever on, and I loved it. I have taken it, and then I've gone cold turkey off of it, or I've been prescribed the pill. The prescription was filled with the instant release instead of the extended release. And so I was going through withdrawals basically every single day. That sucked a bunch. The brain zaps that I would get, the feeling that the whole room was tilting and I was going to fall out of my chair at any moment. Not fun. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So I'm glad that you're doing it with doctor assistance, because those are 3 meds that are going to kick you in the ass if you try to go cold turkey or do that shit on your own. You have to titrate very carefully and very slowly and with a doctor's assistance. Otherwise, you are going to be the absolute poster child for miserable. So, woof. I do not envy you in the slightest, but I've been on all 3. I can tell you that going off the Effexor was literally the worst of all 3 of them for me. Awful. And any doctor worth their salt knows how terrible it is. So, and I'm on something that's in the same family as Effexor. Amusingly, they switched me to that one so that they could try me with Lyrica because they're supposed to help each other work. And the Lyrica didn't do a fucking thing. So here I am. Max Smith's anniversary is Monday. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. The cost of meds we need to live is insane, yet pain pills like $30 a bottle. Some of them. Can't get married because I'd lose my medication coverage. My partner wasn't born here and I want to help them. Hopefully we can move to another country soon together. That would be amazing, Tamber June. Fig Newtons are delicious, Ellen Ballantyne. I find them to be absolutely delightful. Hell to the yes, Zena Marlene. To Shannon, happy birthday. Yep, Hev has agoraphobia and she's going exposure therapy. I can't go on the cruise. The Positive Life. Hi. Can't go on the cruise because of horrible anxiety and emetophobia. All right. I hear you. I hear you. I gotcha. Where is the cruise going? Max Smith says it is going round trip Miami from, so round trip Miami. We're sailing from Miami. We will be returning to Miami. We are going to Aruba, Curacao, and 2 different stops in the Dominican Republic. Emetophobia is the phobia of vomiting. I have to go. My lovelies. Fish ain't gonna cook itself, and I'm hanging out procrastination station like I'm its master. Go get it, Cosmic Christie, and enjoy that fish. It sounds delicious. Z-Quil is liquid Benadryl with alcohol, FYI. Yeah. Losing my hair, and I had a fall and lost a tooth, and I just don't go out because people do make fun of me, but I know I have to get over it. You're having a tough time, Shannon C., and I am sorry about that. Popped in to say they almost killed me a few weeks ago when I found out the pharmacy shorted my seizure meds. They said I took them all as if they live in my fucking house. They don't double count. Yeah, not good. Okay, it's time for a Dr. Pepper and a Hershey bar, says Smoke. Right on. Love you right back, Cosmic Christie. Quit Zoloft cold turkey and my life became a nightmare for a couple of years. Zoloft caused me extreme nerve pain in my lower back. Oh, shit. Yes. Oh, I'd love to describe how pain meds work. I'm a certified pharmacy tech. Nice. Still in leather. We love that. Safe foods for the win, guys. I could not feel more understood than this night of group corner booth therapy. Fucking A right, Tamara June, and I am so glad that you're here. Hello, Brian Lucas. Good morning to you. Never go off anything cold turkey. I was a dumbass and went cold turkey off everything, and worst 3 weeks of my life. I bet it was. I bet it was. My dad wants to do that cruise, and we want to go through the fjords. Oh my God. Hurtigruten. Take Hurtigruten. Oh my God. Tamber June, just get in touch, girl, because I know exactly what to put you on. It's amazing. I had Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper the other day. Ew, tastes like cough medicine. Yeah, that sucks. Effects are 300 milligrams down to 75. Okay. Lyrica, 150 down to 75. And Xanny, 3 milligrams to 1.5. Go to doc at the end of June and hopefully reduce NOR. Goal is to be off by cruise time. Slow titrating. That's delightful. Good for you. I'm so glad that you're doing this in a smart way because woo, you don't want to do it any other way. It is not nice. They should always be double counted, and when you get them home, triple check yourself. Still in leather, it's funny because I'm a TMA, or I was anyway. So I was, I think TMA stands for Trained Monkey Assistant. I was one of the few people in at the recovery, the inpatient facility where I worked, that was able to dish up meds. And I would set up everybody's morning meds and their night meds and the in between meds and all the other stuff. And when people brought in prescriptions, I would triple check them always. And there were a couple of times where they got the count wrong. And there were a couple of times where I received a capsule that had nothing in it. And you bet your ass I was paying attention to it. So, yeah. The good news is that when I called the pharmacy, I was able to say, "Hey, I'm working at blah, 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 and we've just received the prescription. It's been given to us. It was still stapled in the bag exactly the way that it was when you handed it to the customer." Or to my clinical assistant who was over there to pick it up. Um, I've triple counted it, and this is what I found. I found a discrepancy. Either we got shorted a couple of pills or I got a couple of capsules that were completely empty, which is a problem. And they do not look to be tampered with at all. And the pharmacy was always really cool about it. They were great. And they were like, "Oh, hey, you know what? Thanks for letting us know. When you have an opportunity, send somebody over and we'll replace those capsules, or we'll make sure that you get the capsules that you were supposed to get or whatever." But yeah, I was always doing that. Always. The sugar-free Dr. Pepper is decent. Yeah, the zero sugar Dr. Pepper in all of the flavors have been delightful. But the standard diet Dr. Pepper in the basic flavor is good. I don't know about the diet Dr. Pepper in the cherry, but I can tell you that the zero sugar versions of them, pretty good. Once my pharmacist sent me home with someone else's meds. Holy shit balls. Thankfully, I live 2 blocks away, and yeah, make sure you've got what you're supposed to get meds-wise. Oh, yeah. That is a wicked goal. Take your time. For sure, still in leather. Shannon C. Thank you all for the chat tonight. It's 3 a.m. here. Gonna try and get some sleep. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for the help. We are here for you, babe, and you are welcome here any old time you would like to be here. I hope that you sleep sweet and you rest well. Thank you so much. Cricket, if I did a YouTube channel for support for phobias, do you think that people would come? Fuck yes, they would. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Are you kidding? The Pandemic Lovato got everybody a huge, a lot of people wound up with a huge dose of agoraphobia. They learned what it was like to be afraid of leaving their house. And woof. Yeah. Coke Zero and Dr. Pepper Zero are the only two my taste buds like. I'm sure whatever's in there substituting sugar will make me glow in the dark eventually. Likely. But you know what? I mean, look at me. I glow in the dark anyway, right? I'm fish belly white. It just happens to us. It's just a fluke at the company who makes the meds, right? Absolutely. Absolutely, Tamber June. It just happens. But yeah, I still bring it up anyway because I don't want anybody to feel like they're being shorted their meds. And I need the pharmacy to know also that they should keep an eye on whatever batch of pills that is and maybe contact the manufacturer and say, "Hey, you know what? We've got a couple empty capsules here. I'm not sure how many more are the same way but it's something you want to keep an eye out. And the pharmacy is going to have the batch number, the lot number, where it was manufactured, all that shit. So, it's something that I find to be important. Come zero it Dax. Trish, I'm not really sure what that means, but if you can help me out, I'd love to know. I was a certified pharmacy tech working for a third-party administrator. Lots of paperwork they do when meds go to the wrong patient. Good. Absolutely. Oh, wow. The pharmacy must keep a total and they can easily check their stock and will fix things. Yep, and they do. And if your med has changed in shape or size, contact the pharmacy before taking. Usually the pharmacy will let me know. They put something on there to let me know that it's different than it was before because they used a different manufacturer this time or whatever. So it's a different color. Um, it's a different size. It's a different shape, whatever. Yeah. Me too. Me too, Hef. I do also have coulrophobia. Pharmacists are overworked and underpaid, in my opinion. Smoke? Yes, I agree. Yes, the pharmacy should be putting stickers saying this is the same med, but appearance may have changed. Yep, I agree. I agree, still in leather. I don't know that a union would help smoke. May I chime in and say yum on Mountain Dew Zero, boo on Baja Blast, currently skimming the top off the cheap Kroger Vanilla Bean, which is meh. Meh. Alan Ballantyne, if you really want to watch it, come hang out with me. I promise I won't try anything. Because, well, I'll probably be too exhausted, but I am down to watch those movies every single day of the world. And Lori Driscoll, you may chime in anytime you wish. See, I like the Zero Baja Blast, and I love it when Mountain Dew puts out their other flavors in zero form so that I can actually drink them. I do love Mountain Dew. Have said, I said no. Pharmacists would benefit from unionization. Fair enough. Yeah, don't dress up as a clown, Alan Ballantyne. That would be a bad idea. The numismaniac is back. Hi. Welcome back. Oh, ice cream. Oops, left out a word. Okay, well, that's okay. French vanilla ice cream. Vanilla bean ice cream. What? Vanilla bean ice cream. Some kind of ice cream. You were Kroger vanilla bean ice cream, which is meh. Okay, we got you, Lori. Tip 45. Good evening, Cricket and Chat. My favorite subjects, chronic illness, meds, and soda. Sunshines says her son is a pharmacist. She does not agree that he is underpaid. I don't know. I'm in BC and we are pretty standardized. Yeah, things in the US are, I mean, no. Somehow I like the diet aftertaste. I remember when they had Diet Coke with Splenda and lime. My favorite. Okay. More for you. Daniel Sander, you saw that movie as a kid? Gave you freaking nightmares. I'm assuming that you meant the miniseries. Because you're not young enough to have seen the actual It movies that more recently came out that were actually movies in the theater and have been a kid at that time. So I'm assuming that you meant the miniseries with Tim Curry in the role of Pennywise, which he portrayed masterfully, I might add. I thought the rest of the cast was shite. Aldi has damn good vanilla ice cream, only 5 ingredients, all natural. Good to know, Smoke. That sounds delightful. Feels weird for using my real name on here. Well, Lori, tell me what else you'd like me to call you. Oh, that's annoying. I'm frustrated because my favorite pharmacy is no longer a network for insurance. It's a locally owned pharmacy. Yeah, that is frustrating, isn't it? Rude. $55.65 per hour, maybe not underpaid, but the system still stinks. Yes, it do. And I think a lot of it also depends on where you're working. I didn't like it because too much barfing. The one with Tim Curry was okay. All right. I suppose that depends on where one works. He has a doctoral degree, so that may be a thing. Yep, absolutely, sunshines. I mean, for me, it really does, I think, depend on where you work. Aldi and Trader Joe's are the same. Two brothers from Germany own both. Well, then why can't I get Trader Joe's products at Aldi? What the fuck? We don't have Trader Joe's up here. I want Trader Joe's. I'm frustrated about it. I'm mad. I have anger. You shan't be watching it, Alan Ballantyne. Well, like I said, you can watch it with me. And Hef knows that I am safe. Safe as houses. Oh my goodness. Well, who is this dark pupper, Brian Lucas? We know who this little cutie pie is. Tim Curry does everything superbly. I agree with you, including sitting his stroked out ass in a wheelchair. I will call them and make them build you one, Bug. Smoke, thank you. I need that. Welcome back, Jen. I'm glad that you're back. The little dark one is your Bella? Why did she look so blonde last night? Am I on the drugs? Did Tim Curry pass? As far as I know, he's still alive. Let's GTS. Aldi and Trader Joe's are in the same family, but they're not the same. Okay. Let's ask. Is Tim Curry still alive? Yes, he is still alive. He's 78 years old. He had a stroke, but he's still alive. Tim Curry is still alive. Well, this is Bella. We love Bella. We love Bella, and we love Phil, and we love George. See, I almost think I would like to be a pharmacist simply because the anal retentiveness that's involved, and I put the hyphen back into anal retentive, y'all. The anal retentiveness that's involved and the multiple counting of things is so soothing. So soothing to me. I'm not worried about anyone stealing him. I'm secure in that and not a jealous bitch. Thank you, Hef. But also, totally safe with me. That's not where my intentions lie at all. So if Alan really wants to watch it and wants to watch it with somebody else, with another human, I'm more than happy to watch it with him, and I will sit all the way on the other side of the cabin. Happy to do it. He's safe. You can send him on over. Red Rover, send Alan right over. Aldi and Trader Joe's are in the same family, but they are not the same. Okay. Janet G. Sending love and support to everyone living with chronic pain. I feel for you. And to anyone living with cancer or recovering and in remission, I'm here for you, as I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. Janet, we've got you. We've got Susie. We've got Jillbo. That's because she's old and has a totally white face. I love all the support here. We've got so much support, and it makes me so happy. All I know is that I saw... Wait, who are we stealing? Cricket, you can make emoji out of one of the pictures of Phil if you want. Thank you, Brian. I might. Oh, we're stealing Alan. Yes, count me in. You'd suffer through it for him. He's worth it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Plus, I mean, there's a lot of clown in it, right? But if I have colorophobia and I can get through both of those movies repeatedly, I believe in you. I think you can do it. No, it for me. Thank you very much. That's all right, Deanna. We're not going to make you watch it. Let's see. The thing is going. So let's see what we got. Oh, no emails. Okay. It must be the wildlife camera going off at my neighbor's place. That happens. Clowns scare the shit out of me. Smoke. Same. And I've met people in real life who work as clowns, who have that as a side hustle, a vocation, whatever. And all of the people that I have met who work as clowns, who do clown stuff, have been some of the most developmentally, emotionally arrested people that I've ever met. So no, pass. Hard pass. But yeah, oh no, thank you. I ain't doing that to clowns. Somebody else can do that. I ain't doing it. Nope. 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 Giant nope. I will do flying trapeze. I will zip line through the rainforest. I will go parasailing. I will ride all the roller coasters. I will go to the top of very tall buildings. I will do all kinds of things. But getting busy with a clown? No. No. Absolutely not. 100% no. Hard no. Gross. And now y'all are talking about paintings? What the Gacy? Come on now. NJS 55 is just lolling. Still in Leather is lolling. Lord have mercy on us all. The answer is no. I said no. Thrice. Rosalind, hi. How you doing? I don't get clowns. How did that seem like a good idea? Right? I feel like it was just a way for people who were in witness protection to make some money. Jealous again of the red drink, out of bottled water, and I don't trust my apartment complex water. Called me paranoid. Yeah, the red drink is really just Crystal Light, cherry pomegranate, And I've used my last little drinky packet. So I need to get more. Sunshine's got hit by a cloud once. Did it go? Did he hit you with a squeaky hammer? My new vintage tapestry monstrosity that I love for its cheesiness. Oh my God, this is delightful. All right, so Hef just sent this to me. It is an absolute cheese load. Take a look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, but John Wayne Gacy was such a nice guy, though, right? Clowns at kids' birthday parties, never understood that. Same Z's. Putting away the electronics. Good on ya. Dawn gloves, RN, SP, sleep sweet. He hit my car at a child's birthday party. Oh my God. It's almost as tall as your door. Holy shit. Yeah, I heard somebody tell a story about how when they were a kid and it was their birthday, they were at school and somebody came in and brought cupcakes for their birthday. And then a clown came in to the classroom. And the clown spoke to the birthday kid. And the clown had his mother's voice. And that kid freaked the F on out and said, oh my God, he's freaked out because he thought the clown ate his mom. And that's why the clown spoke with his voice or with her voice. And from then on was like, no clowns ever, never, ever, ever again. Barbara! Hi! Just wanted to say hi. Off to sleep. Sleep sweet, Barbara. It's good to see you in here. We always love having you pop in. Little lurker. We love ya. Yep. Yep. That was the first one that really jacked me up when I was a kid. I can handle it all day long, but that, See, tigers don't scare me at all. I love them, and I'm smart about being around them. I actually dressed up as a clown in 5th grade for Halloween in a costume my half sister made. I hate her. Maybe that's where the trauma came from. I mean, it's possible, Hef. It is absolutely possible. 100%. And I do have to say to all 67, there are 67 of you in here. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with us. I appreciate all of you. If you're lurking, if you're chatting, whatever you want to do, I'm just glad that you're spending time with us. Thank you so much. Please make sure, please make sure to hit like or dislike, whichever you choose. Not trying to make you tell you what to think. But hit the like or the dislike. Please check to see if you're subscribed. If you had subscribed before and you became unsubscribed, YouTube be on their bullshit. So sometimes it happens. Check to see if you're still subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It is fast, free, and painless, which is the best part. I've got a goal of 1,300, and I'm determined to get there. And I would appreciate your assistance. We do have memberships here. You get special emojis and little badges next to your name and stuff. It's super cute. We have one level, $2.99 a month. It's easy. It's inexpensive. It's great. And if you want ways to support the channel that are not uh, subject to YouTube eating 30%, all of those options are down there in the description box. Not in my pants, not in my cleavage, but in the description box. My email is there if you want to reach me for whatever reason. You got questions, you got answers, you want to book a cruise, or any other kind of vacation. I can do all that. My PayPal is there. The Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get is there. My P.O. box is there. And the Amazon wish list is there. I did add a USB hub, people, to the Amazon wish list. Yes, I did. I added some other stuff to the Amazon wish list as well. So feel free. Those of the Clown was creepy. And who thought Ronald McDonald was a good idea? Janet G. I have no fucking clue, man. Not a single clue. Daniel Sander, you love big cats in general. So do I. I have had the distinct pleasure and privilege of being able to hold baby tigers and lions, little cubs, on my lap. And it was one of the best things ever that I've ever experienced. It was absolutely astonishing. And the fact that I did not weep the entire time just tells you how overwhelmed I was, because I couldn't even get it together to cry. I was just astonished by the fact that there were baby tigers and lions in my lap, and I got to pick them up and hold them and listen to them, and they were amazing. The Exorcism of Emily Rose gave me nightmares for weeks. I don't know if I watched that one. My mom had an old Sunset magazine with a clown on the cover. I had nightmares about that evil-looking clown for years. They finally went away, and then I watched Poltergeist. Oh, fuck, Rosalind. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Big spiders. Love clowns, hate scary movies. Okay. Well, then more clowns for you and more scary movies for me. A court jester is totally different than a clown. Both buttons work the algorithm. Damn right. Yes, the spiders in Australia are in fact bulletproof. They're made of Kevlar. And their teeths, I don't even want to tell you what those are made of. And those little fry guys, I know the fry guys cracked me up. I had a big giant purple suitcase that I named Grimace because it was large and unwieldy and purple. So, all right, my lovelies. We've been rocking this thing for almost an hour and 40 minutes. And I realized that I haven't eaten anything today. Oh no, Bo Beats. What are you feeling disillusioned about, honey? Why are you disillusioned? That gives me a sad. I hate feeling disillusioned. Like, I half blame myself because I'm like, why did I even think that in the first place? But now I want to know. What's going on? I was about to wrap things up, but it looks like we've got something going on here. And also, I will say that I've been chatting with Boy Shorts, my neighbor. Hi, Boy Shorts. About the nearest Denny's and when we want a road trip and make it happen. I'll come back tomorrow to chat about it. Okay. All right, Bo Beats. Well, if you need to, you also have my email address, sweetheart. So go ahead and drop me a moment, a message, a thing. You know what I mean. I'm trying to read and think and speak at the same time. Sometimes it's not the best idea, because sometimes when I do that, I swap out the L in cult for an N. And then people threatened to send clips of it to Natalie. You're crocheting with Grimace colors right now? Sunshine's legs large, unyielding, and purple. Okay. Paige, no. Oh, Bo Beats, I'm here for you, babe. Let me know. Let me know what's up. Ooh, Smoke will fix it. Smoke bought a new power drill. Nice. Who makes it? I like the Milwaukee contractor grade power drills because you can switch the battery packs so it changes the weight balance on it depending on what you're using. I love it. Oh, my ovaries hurt. Tamber June. That was my entire life last week. I feel that pain significantly. One more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cheers, y'all. This is delightful. Well played. Well played, Heather McLaughlin. Well freaking played. That's delightful. Every day is a great day. I mean, yeah, people were threatening to clip it and send it to Natalie, but you know what? You should also maybe clip it and send it to AA Ron. I'm going to be giggling about that one for a while. Oh, it is Milwaukee. Nice, Smoke. Well done. Pam Fredette, I'm on Effexor and Gabby for 14 years for chronic pain. Effexor never did a fucking thing for my pain. Hope my cabin isn't next to Hef and Allen. As far as I know, Deanna, it is not. That's right. You take your night meds still in leather. And I hope that all of y'all have a lovely night, a good day, a good afternoon, a lovely morning, whatever it is that it is where you are. And I hope that you stay safe. You sleep sweet. You rest well. I'll be back here tomorrow, same bug time-ish. I mean, I was late tonight, but whatever. You know what I mean. Same bug time, same bug channel. Be well, everyone. I will see you soon. Hef, oh my God.